Hello, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome to week 2 of Seek, Gather and Create. For those of you that don't know, this is an art scavenger hunt that I run over on Instagram with Tina Hoyce and Laura Dennison. We run it twice a year. We post every Sunday throughout the month, 4 things for you to find and make something with. This time we've got 4 guest artists joining us, 1 each week. Last week we had the wonderful Jack Revy. This week it's the turn of Dee Dee Catron, who also is one of our sponsors as she runs Wow Studio. So check her out. I'll put all the details of all the guest artists and all the sponsors down below. And if you do want to join in, just head over to my Instagram to find out the prompts and how to participate. And there are prizes to be won as well. So this week, we asked you to find a playing card, a hidden message, the colour yellow, and a skull. I am working on these beer mats this time round, so each time, here's last week's, I'm going to make a piece on a beer mat, and eventually I plan to put them all together. So I was actually in a scrap shop. It's called Scrap Dragon in my town here in Sheffield. They stop items from going into landfill to take donations from companies, and you can head down there when they're open and check out what scrap they have. And I was just sort of rummaging through all the bits and bobs, and there was just a loose playing card in one of the boxes, and I thought, perfect. So that's where that one's come from. I've got a skull here, which is this transparency. This has come from Wow Studio. They come as a little pack of these X-ray pieces, which I thought were really, really cool. So I thought that would be perfect for the skull that's needed. I've got some paint for the colour yellow, and then for a hidden message, I've just gone on my typewriter and I've typed the word remember. And I'm going to hide that, obviously, somewhere. So let's crack on. I'm going to start by just sticking my playing card to my mat. Oops, things are falling over. And there's no rules about what you can make, can't make. It's a mixed media hunt, so sort of anything goes as long as you include all 4 items. I love it. I love running it because it's always a challenge. It's always really fun, and it's always fascinating to see how other people have interpreted the prompts and which way they've gone with it. I've got that stuck down, and I'm going to just kind of add some gesso to the rest of it, and it will help to sort of blend that in a little. Painting over a little, but it doesn't matter. Okay, I'll give that a dry. I'm back, and I had an idea, because this is transparent, to cut out a window behind it. So I want to come in just slightly from it. So I'm just marking it with my knife here. And then I'm going to cut out a hole. Ooh. Come on. Oops, I'm cutting everywhere except to a straight line. That's not very good, is it? Oh well, we'll sort that out. I'm doing it again. Come on. Can't cut in a straight line today, even with a ruler. Okay, that's going a little better now. I've gone too big on one of my cuts, but that's it. All got covered. It should be okay. There we go. We've got a piece out anyway. So it's not the neatest, but it will do. And so my transparency is going to sit in that gap. And my idea was, the reason I wanted to do this was because it's transparent, that I can put my little hidden message then behind it so that it shows through. That is what I'm going with. So let's glue down our transparency. Come on. So there's our skull. And here's this is some washi tape that's also by Unwow Studio. So I'm thinking of adding a little bit of that, maybe to this side, to cover up that wonky cut that I did. So, where is my stapler? Thinking I might just put a little bit of staples in that just to hold it down firmly, because the glue, because it's sort of done on a transparency, so the glue's kind of causing it to curl a little, which I don't want. Oh, I've run out of staples on that last one. Never mind. Okay. Yellow. We've got to include yellow somehow. So let's see. Not quite sure how I want to include the yellow on here. Maybe we'll do some mark making. So I'll squidge some onto this sidekick. And let's grab an old tube or something. Here we go. We've got yellow. We've got everything except for the hidden message. So I'm going to just give that paint a quick dry. Okay. I'm filling my stapler back up because I dried that and I felt like it needed something. So I've just picked out a few little scraps of fabric here, and I'm thinking of having them somewhere. Maybe here at the top, I think. Grab a little bit of yellow watercolour. Add that to the fabric a little bit. I think we need a little bit of brown as well, just to bring in the brown from the tape. hidden message. Let's get that in. I want it to line up so that the remember sort of shows through the skull there. So that's where I want it. It's funny, sometimes these things like last week's took a while just to sort of pull together into something, but this one seems to sort of coming along quite quickly. So there we go, we've got the hidden message, remember. We can trim off there those bits. And I think I want to just maybe ink up the edges. I'm going to bring you in a little bit closer. Okay, there we go. Hopefully that's in. I don't know if that's in. Hang on. There we go. I wasn't sure whether it was focused, but that's okay. And I'm just going to ink. This is Vintage Photo Distress ink. I think, can we see the remember showing through there? Not sure if it needs a little bit more up the top somehow. Let me think. What do I want? There, I think I've picked out this bit of lace, and I was thinking it just to run it across the top like that, just to finish it off. Yes, I think so. Okay. Okay, so we've got a playing card, a hidden message, the colour yellow, and a skull. So that is week 2 for Seek Gather, and let's bring in week 1 so we can start to see them all coming together. Fab. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you for week 3. Take care.